Morning, friends. Up from my walk. I just walked up the hill, so I'm panting a little bit, and it's a little frosty this morning. Today, we're going to go for a ride. My nephew, Ben, who's a professional chef, has come down for Christmas from South Dakota. And we're going to take him out to Kentucky Camp, which is a historical mining camp up there in the Santa Rita Mountains in Coronado National Forest. Come on along with us. Please enjoy my stories or whatever else might be on my mind today. It's going to age until it comes back in July.
Sold. Very intriguing.
You must be talking about the strip steaks I cooked up at my dad's house one summer. When I was running the steakhouse, I had to dry age all our steaks, and I brought some dry aged center cut New Yorks. I grilled them up. I think that son was the best steak she ever had. Usually a minimum of 3 weeks, and even longer, but the average is about 30 days on a dry aged steak. And then after you're done drying it, you trim the outside off and cut it into steaks. So what all that process does is it's basically controlled decomposition. The lactic acid that's in the muscle is breaking down the muscle proteins, tenderizing the meat, and then you've got water loss because it's open to it's unraveling open the cooler, so you just naturally it gets a little dehydrated. You can lose up to 25% of the weight in water loss alone. So if you start with 20-pound piece of meat, you could end up being about 15 pounds after a few days just from water loss.
Christmas Eve day, and we've hiked down to Kentucky Camp. Give you some historical details about that in a minute. Nice fenders.
Yeah, not much else.
An adobe wall. A rock part of the wall there, and adobe here. Kentucky Camp was a mining camp in the Greaterville mining area. You can rent cabins here. It doesn't look like anybody's in residence today at this one. Gold was discovered in 1874 on the eastern slope of the Santa Rita Mountains, and the area became known as the Greaterville Mining District. It proved to be one of the richest placer deposits in southern Arizona. In 1902, a mining engineer named James Stetson had an idea to solve the water problem they needed to process the gold ore, but he fell out of a hotel window in 1905 and was killed, so all of the plans for the place fell apart in 1912. We're going to see one of the water cannons they used to get the ore out of the hillside. Door is padlocked on the outside, which is a pretty good indication nobody's inside. Huh? Says what?
Bottom of the signs says occupied.
Says occupied? Oh, yeah. Well, maybe somebody's gone for the day or something.
Renters or looking to rent?
No, we're just walked down from the parking lot to see what's going on. This is John, who has so graciously, as the caretaker for Kentucky Camp this time, offered to let us in for a tour.
This has to be on YouTube.
Wow.
How often do you see a real 1950s freezer refrigerator?
Not since the 1950s, but I was there.
So, this is the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Hot plate, microwave, toaster oven, coffee,
Yeah.
tea.
I'm guessing they didn't have that in 1980.
I don't think that
I mean,
would
excuse
bet
me.
they didn't have the
I
book for where
I
it
meant to
was.
say 1880.
No, it was 1903 when they. Okay.
And a wood burning stove.
Au contraire.
Oh, it's propane. Okay. Alrighty.
And it's on.
And this is a day bed. Makes into a bed.
This is a futon. Folds out. The max here is supposed to be 5 or 6, depending on age. When I got here at the beginning of November, they had 10 to 13 University of Arizona drama students filming out here for the whole weekend.
Oh, bunk beds.
But you need to film
One,
this one,
two,
'cause this is the one that has
three.
the clean mattress pad on it.
Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute. Is the caretaker in charge of clean?
No,
Okay, good.
but every room has a space heater.
Space heater.
In case the propane doesn't cook.
John, what is the cabin rent for?
$75 a night. 1 to 5 or 6 people.
Okay.
And it's very simple to rent, kind of. You go to recreation.gov,
Yeah.
pick lodging and camping on the far left, click on that.
Yeah.
In the search box, write Kentucky Camp, and it will come up and show you the dates, all the dates, whether it's reserved already or
Right.
available.
Yeah. I've been on recreation.gov.
And-
Yeah, for campgrounds. Yeah.
And you have to reserve 2 days in advance,
Right.
which I think,
Are there more cabins than just this one?
no.
Just this one.
And I don't know why on recreation.gov it says cabin headquarters, because there's nothing in the headquarters for rent.
Right.
This is it.
Well, yeah, the headquarters is the bigger building over there, right?
The mine headquarters and the ranch
What's this building down here?
vault toilet.
Oh, it's the bathroom for the cabin.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah.
And in the back
Uh-huh.
is the little used solar shower,
Okay.
where you probably are supposed to bring your own shower bag.
Are you here for a portion of the year, all year, part of the time? What's the deal?
Caretakers are here almost all year except in the summer
Uh-huh.
that I know of.
Yeah, too hot in the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just fill in because the August, September, October couple
Uh-huh.
wanted to get back up north to Prescott
Right.
before it snowed too much.
Where's home, John? Are you a full-timer?
No, I'm retired. I'm back in Wisconsin half the year, and then any place warm the other half.
Good idea. Yeah. So you have sticks and bricks back in Wisconsin?
I have a home with a very, very large property tax.
Been there.
So the next caretaker, who's for 3 months, is coming from Minnesota after tomorrow.
Ah, so you're off.
So he's planning to be here by Saturday.
Uh-huh.
So I'm planning to leave by Sunday, going to Tucson and work for Habitat for a while.
Oh, have you done that before, worked for Habitat? I thought about doing it.
Oh, I've been there probably most winters in the last 10 years.
You ever meet Jimmy Carter?
No, he was there at one time, but
Yeah.
maybe it wasn't during the winter or something. But no, but they're great people. And
Yeah.
they do a fantastic job. And I learn something about carpentry every time, and construction.
Yeah, it's a wonderful
Every
thing to
time I
do.
work.
Wonderful thing to do.
Yeah.
Well,
Here, you want to go to the main building?
yeah, let's wait till Ben catches up.
So this is the mine headquarters, the ranch house, and then the National Forest headquarter building for this historic site.
Uh-huh. Is open?
It's open 24/7. Most of the things in here are donations not the original.
Yeah.
Found. Kind of general ideas and maps.
This is what?
These are all maps of other sites.
Oh.
This is the Kentucky camp one on the back. There's a map. There's Madera Canyon,
Been there?
Casablanca. You haven't been to Red Spring dirt bike track.
No, I don't have a dirt bike. Do you have to have one to get there?
Well, you have to have one to go to,
Yeah.
to go on the track. Yeah.
Ah.
And it's in Spanish and English. And a logbook for you to sign in.
Oh.
This explains how they got water in Arizona to do hydraulic mining.
I've studied a lot about that because at one time I was interested in buying the little town of Greaterville, which got sold a year ago.
Oh.
Well, there's no town there anymore, just one house.
Yeah, right. So each room is a little bit different. Restoration type front, what is mission style. I don't know what. Quite obviously in the bathroom on this side, because although there's no toilet in it anymore, there's a bath.
The old clawfoot tub.
And this is the usual quiz for people coming through.
What is it? I know exactly what it is because my mom had one.
Exactly. Your mother, your grandmother, somebody in the family had one.
I'm trying to think of the brand name. It's
This is Iron Right.
no, hers wasn't an iron right, but
It is a mangle.
mangle is the word I was trying to think of. Yeah, mangle. She had one down in the basement.
Exactly.
I never saw her use it.
They're always in the basement. We do sheets, pillowcases.
Yeah, big things that are too big for the iron.
Even pants.
We had the clawfoot bathtub in our first house we bought in Portland, Oregon.
And there was a toilet here, but with the stacked pipe.
I'm sure people were
And that,
to use it.
and that what? You know what? Oh, that's cast iron.
Oh, you think it was lead?
No, not well. The lead, the
Before
downspout would be lead.
before this was upgraded,
Uh
the ranch family, that was the toilet. Behind that house
Oh,
is the original outhouse.
so that's over a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some wood on top of this front room. I call it the conference room. It was maybe a dining room.
Dining room, yeah.
This corner gets really good internet and cell phone reception.
Oh, really? From where?
I think it's
Must be,
Sonoyta.
must be a tower on the hill. Yeah.
Sonoyta has a big relay tower right behind the fire station.
Right.
And this is the only room that has a fireplace.
Look at that doll. Somebody donated this
Yeah,
with.
that's a donation, I think.
That's neat. Oh, that's a picture of the first thing I took a video of here. The wall and the good fenders. The photo gallery.
This is more about the condition when it was taken over by the Forest Service, the restoration. And this is the ranch family photographs of,
So this is the cabin we toured.
yes,
And so they've redone the porch and the, yeah.
before the porch went on,
Wow.
before the adobe got covered up.
Yeah, it was vacant for a lot of years, eh?
Yeah. And this is the Hummel family. There is a park in Tucson called the Gordy Hummel Park.
Are these the people that lived here originally?
when it was a ranch.
Is she still alive?
No, he is here.
Oh, he? Yeah.
His grandson came a week ago to visit his grandparents someplace up in the hill.
Really?
So, and this,
Oh, there he is on his tricycle.
well, one of them, I don't know who it is.
Those two of them.
He's got the tricycle. And then there's
Oh, this is the headquarters before they restored
where
it.
we are.
Wow.
The only part that isn't completely restored and open is right behind us, which is this wing that was the kitchen.
Can we go out this door?
Yep. And you go to the hydraulic water canyon.
So, I wonder, have they done anything to... Well, obviously the roof keeps the monsoon rains off of it, which is what happened for a lot of years.
Yeah. But it's still going to need recovering.
Is that a mister?
That's just to keep the birds from
Ah,
doing what they do.
I had to build a carport for that reason.
So this is the water giant.
Yeah, the water can that they blasted the gold ore out of the hill with, eh?
In theory, yes.
Well, I read about it. It didn't work good enough that they kept going.
No.
But
And they don't have any pictures of this one actually working.
water cannon.
Yeah. So the pictures that are around here are mostly from California,
Uh-huh.
where it was much more successful.
And this building over here is...
It's the assay office when you talk about mine,
Uh-huh.
because that's where they sorted the tailings from the gold.
Right.
And if you talk about the ranch, it's the ice house,
Ah.
because it's where
Oh, they cooked in here too. Or is that just in there?
it's going in the kitchen eventually.
Ah.
But it's very significant here because I've had 3 different groups come through, see that, and say that brings back memories. So this was where they sorted out.
So this is part of the assaying. So they put the slag or whatever in there and then wash it out, and the gold would stay in there. So that's just a huge big gold pan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's like these little.
Yeah. Interesting. This is, yeah.
You finally got down here.
Do not appropriate, excavate, injure, or destroy the ruins, monuments, or objects of
shows-
antiquity.
Because they brought the water from over by Mount Wrightson,
Right. How big the...
9 miles, through tunnels, through ditches, through holding tanks, and through trees like this to get it here. It was all by gravity downhill.
Yeah.
And then when this became a ranch, this was the ice house.
Right.
Because they would bring blocks of ice from Tucson, pack them
Right.
in sawdust and other things down here, and keep ice most of the year
My father,
without electricity.
when he was a teenager, used to cut ice out of the dam in the wintertime and
Yep.
held it in a cave
Yep.
and sold it during the summer. Yeah.
They did that just a few blocks from where I live in Madison.
Yeah.
In the winter, when the lake froze, they would cut out chunks, pack them in sawdust in a shed, and sell them all year.
Right. Well, John,
That's why we have ice boxes for refrigerators.
yes, John, thank you so much for being with us today.
thank
I
you
really
for coming.
appreciate the tour. Hey, if you like me, give me one of those thumbs up. And please subscribe and hit that little bell so you know when I post next. Please share me with your friends on social media. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed what was on my mind today.